Hello. I do hope this is working. So, well, today what my plan is to talk about more of where I've been and what my YouTube and what is in store for my YouTube channel. Well, I'm probably this is probably gonna be my last stream, as I've decided to move forward in life. As most of my friends have just turned against me, so I believe now that it's probably best for me to pick something and go for it. I should probably Okay. I just quickly changed the stream name. But pretty much, yeah. I've decided to just kind of move on. I know I haven't been streaming much and everything. And that's just mostly because I haven't been emotionally all proper. And I don't want to make my videos any worse than they already are. So I avoided coming back for that sole reason. Because I don't want to make my content any worse than it already is. And I don't edit my stuff, so everything has like the raw amount of like emotion, everything I put into it. All of it is raw. I edit nothing. And that is so people can see who I am, who I actually am as a person. Because I know I upset people, I know I offend people a lot. It's not my intentions. It's not what I mean to do. But it's just something I do without meaning to. So I kind of just had to learn to get used to it. Not something I'm happy I had to get used to, but it's something that I had to. And because I got used to it, I now pretty much I don't have much more issues with myself anymore because I've given up on trying to make friends and everything. And like my only plan now is to kind of just move on with my life. I of course will still use my YouTube channel to watch videos and everything, but I just will not be posting anymore. As I've lost a lot of friends within the last little bit, and yeah, it's left me in more of a emotionally numbed place. So I really did like I really loved making my videos and everything. I know they were all uncut, everything. Like there was nothing really put into them. There was no editing and everything. Like my Happy Few stream, or it's We Happy Few. There are times where I go AFK in the streams for like an hour, like 10 minutes to an hour or something like that. And I never cut it out. I just left it. That's just because I don't I don't find a point in editing videos. It might make videos funnier and stuff. It might make the videos better, but I just kind of feel that the raw output that I make is what I should worry about. And I know in some streams I haven't watched what I said, so I've said some stuff that I shouldn't have said, but it's just like, it's just kind of who, like, how my joke, like what my jokes are and everything. And like I've realized that I've bothered people and everything, so that's why I've made my own decision to kind of just move on. Some of my greatest friends even kind of turned on me. And all I've decided to do from that is no longer want friends. I find it's a lot better to be myself when I don't have to worry about people just constantly hating me for who I am as a person. Because that's honestly why I've lost so many friends, is because not a lot of people like who I am. And it's understandable. I know for a while I didn't like who I was. I mean, I still don't completely like who I am, but I don't completely hate myself. I have to kind of just enjoy what I've been given. And even though I've lost so many friends, it's kind of what I thought would happen. So it's not really that much of a surprise to me, I should say. Like, I expected it. Oh no. Oh great, well this might actually lead to my death, so... But pretty much, like, because of, like, I've just constantly tried to be me during my videos and streams and everything, and that's just because if people don't like if people don't like what I show in streams, I know there's no point for me to learn to edit. Because my older brother, he does YouTube as well, and he edits all of his videos. Like, he tries to edit all of his videos. He tries to make them, like, as good as he can. And then there's me. I just kind of put my heart into the video, and I just kind of try to keep it alive for as long as I can. It's like I find it kind of funny when I like think about how much I used to seek people's approval and everything on stuff, but I now only seek my own approval because I've learned that not a lot of people will like me, and there's nothing I can really do about that. So now all I do is I try to be the best me there is. Yeah, no, I'm not even going to try to fight those guys right now. I don't have what I need to fight them. They are going to chase me for a while, though. That is going to suck, but they're not something I can fight at this moment. I'm not even going to be able to grab that cauldron. Alright. I need to go and start gaining power through chests. But pretty much, like, I've tried to be as nice as I can to people that have just treated me badly. And I've treated so many people that have just straight up insulted me. Like, I've treated so many people well. I have, like, insulted people back when they have said stuff that has actually pissed me off. Like, I'm not one who normally jumps to anger and insults people, but, like, people have said stuff that has actually, like, spiked my own my rage in me. Like, the rage in me. And because of that, I have lashed out and I've lashed out on even people around me. And in doing so, I lost a lot of people. Like, I had a lot of people just kind of leave my side that I wanted around me. And because of that, I don't really have anything to do anymore. I just kind of sit and try to wait to see if my mind is like, hey, let's play this or that. And it doesn't all the time. Like, I'm not always able to play games because my body just doesn't want to. And, like, it's not even like, I just kind of understand that, like, your body won't always just kind of want to do stuff. I just pretty much feel very emotionally drained. Because of that, I'm gonna guess that's why I have been losing the feeling to game altogether. Because I'm normal, like, most of my life I've just gamed to get away from my own reality that I never liked. And that's more of because I was bullied growing up, so I gamed and kind of just made myself known as somewhat of a gamer. Mind you, I wasn't nothing. I still am nothing really special. But I did my best to try to make people smile and everything. Like, I even insult myself. I tear my own mental state down just to see someone else smile. And that's just because seeing someone else smile gives me enough happiness as it is. Like, knowing that someone smiles because of me, it's more than enough for me to feel good about. And pretty much, like, it's just annoying when some of the people that you trust the most, you find that they have turned on you. But it happens sometimes. I know if this happened a while ago, I wouldn't actually have cared. I wouldn't have felt anything about it, but knowing the amount of people I'm losing is my problem. Like, every day I wake up, I have less and less friends, and less people that respect me. I know for a fact as soon as I open that chest, that's the chief's chest, so I don't want to open that at all. Unless I want unless I want to either kill the entire village or the entire village kill me. Because I don't exactly have the gear to fight them. This is minor. Alright. Sell you my rocks. My wooden pickaxe now. Steel pickaxe, alright. Steel sword. Oh, I'm not able to get that, darn. Alright, so then I'm pretty much like, I've just kind of lost the, like, I no longer really see the point in doing a lot of stuff anymore. Which has led me to think more about myself instead of thinking about instead of putting others over, like prioritizing everybody else over me, I've started to think of myself more, and yeah, it's led me to come to many different conclusions and realization. I don't know if I said that right. Realization. Well, it doesn't matter, as I know that I'm stupid, so comments won't actually damage my pride at all. So one of the other things I've learned is when you can accept something, it won't really, there's not a lot that will hurt you anymore. And like, I probably shouldn't accept what I've accepted, but like, I've learned that I've learned that it's probably just the Oh, the boss. Oh, right. I completely forgot about these bosses. Oh, no. I forgot about these guys. Oh, dang, man. Wait, where's the... There's supposed to be 3 of them, right? I don't know where the other one is, but I guess I'll deal with these 2 then. Never mind. I'm actually just gonna, like, run for the hills. I completely forgot that I was running... Oh, and the other one showed up. Oh, no. Well... This might literally be the end of this run. Yeah, definitely. I am not able to actually, like, do anything. Dang, I was actually hoping I was gonna get somewhere with this run, but... Not every run in games, not every time you do something in a game can it go well every time. So I guess all I can really do is just try to get what I need to fight them. Other than that, I'm kind of just boned. Well, I can't even hit that guy while he's in there. That's great. They are gonna get to me at some point. Like I'm not even gonna have the armor to survive these guys either. Like that's also what I'm searching for is armor and stuff to... Oh. That was iron. I could have used that to make armor. Rock. Oh, no, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do this. I didn't even buy. I kind of like need that iron sword that I thought I bought, but I didn't. I just need to kind of grab these chests right now. Well, I actually just have to start killing now. Because if they build up too much, I will end up just dying to them and there will be nothing I can do about it. But as long as I can cut their numbers down slowly to even just straight up cutting down even these guys. Like, the reason why these guys do so much is because they're literally huge rocks. I'm not even gonna go for where their loot is. I don't even want their loot, I just want them gone. Alright. Okay. I'm gonna start cooking that there. Oh yeah, right, I sold that. Selling my coal was actually a bad decision. Dang, I wish I could have seen that in my mind before I did it, but yeah, selling the bread is good because I don't actually need it, and then I might be able to buy that the special stew, which I know for a fact is very, very useful. And I remember it's useful because I've used it on countless of the runs that I've done with this. And here we go. This is the, I think, the highest tier axe in the game. I say that like the reason why I say that with I'm hesitating to say it is because I don't know for sure if it is. But like and the weird stew. I'm pretty sure the weird stew is actually gonna be like a really good food source for me. Because if I'm correct, that is the it's the combination of the two or it's the combination of the triple stew or the triple what is it called? It's the combination of the mushroom that has all the colors. And because it has all the colors, that means it will restore, and because this one restores a lot more food than the other ones, and this one restores a lot more stamina than the other ones, and then the rainbow one restores just a bunch of all of it. Like it's and I know if I attack any of them, they'll all group up and attack me. That's another thing I'm avoiding, because even if I hit them by accident, they will all group up and attack me. Which that's kind of annoying, but like it's understandable because they're all a village over here. Oh, this guy's he has the ancient bow for 250. Dang. Alright, well, I'm gonna grab this bow because a bow will help me with killing, I believe. Because I do believe the first boss will be showing up on the 5th night. The first boss could even show up on this night. Which if the first boss does, I'm just pretty much dead. Like, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm dead. Oh, that's maximum stamina? Yeah. I used to play this game a while ago, and I would just kind of survive for as long as I possibly could. Oh, yeah, oh great. And this is what I meant by if you hit one of them, you're kind of just gonna get ganged up on by all of them. If I knew I was gonna accidentally hit one, I would have grabbed their chief's chest as well, because that can have some really good stuff in it, and that is what I'm gonna take after all these guys are dead, because I'm actually annoyed by this. I know in normal games I actually normally do go and kill all these guys after I'm like, no, I'm ready, I'm done. Like, I'm ready to like move on to the next thing. Or when I know I'm ready to kind of like, I don't no longer need them. Which, that's like super late game. Like, if I'm being honest with you, that's like super late game. And because not all the villagers are attacking me, I'm gonna try to not kill every single one of the villagers. I'm only gonna kill the ones that are attacking me, because I think the rest of them are still okay with me. And if I'm wrong about that, I will end up paying for it. I'll say that right now. Like, I will pay the price. The ancient bow is far stronger than this bow, that's why I was going to try to get it, but since I accidentally pretty much had to, since I had to kill the entire village because they all tried to, because I accidentally hit one. Like, that is one of my biggest issues as well, is that I'll accidentally hit. Yeah. And because it doesn't seem everyone in this village is attacking me, that probably means that these are two different villages. I'll know if I walk up to any of these guys, because they'll just straight up attack me if any of them are. Oh, well, yeah, I guess I was right. All right, so these are two different villages. That means there's two different chief chests here. And if I pick the wrong one, like if there actually is two, if I pick the wrong one, I will have to, I will be forced to fight them. So pretty much picking, if there's like a cheap, yeah, okay, so right here. If I open that, there's a high possibility that that could be the chest that I'm not allowed to open, which then every villager will actually attack me. But yes, I'm gonna buy as much weird stew as I can as soon as I can. Just really need to make sure I can get rid of need the money to get it. To get it. But that means this weird stew is going to be my main source of food and everything. So, and I think I might just kill all these guys here. And that's mostly because then I can take what's in their leader's chest. Yeah, you know, I'm gonna just open it. They all attack me. If oh, actually, I might be able to get enough to buy a sword. See what I mean? Here's another one of the leader's chests. I'm actually going to take this steel axe because there's a chance that I might be able to just sell it to one of the, might be able to sell it to someone. And that's pretty much just free money. I thought he was after me. I thought I was going to have to kill him. That was really going to suck if I had to kill him. Because if he was after me, that means the entire village would have been as well. And then I would no longer have a bunch of villagers. I would no longer have this group of villagers to trade with. I'm probably actually gonna die. I need to actually create armor. Since if I don't, I will end up, like, I'll just die. Hey, buddy. Could I offer you in, like, leaving the area, please? I'll take that as a no. I'll take that as a big no-no. Alright. And you see that? Now they're all attacking me. I don't even know why. I don't know what the hell I did to them. But I did something to them, clearly. Well. I am surprised that I'm still alive, but it actually is kind of annoying that I have to now fight every single one of these guys, because I actually did want to keep these guys alive until I could have bought armor, or no, not armor, a sword. I could just craft a sword, but like, I think they all just got like sent right back to their place. Okay, so it seems like they're all invisible for now, so I'm just gonna try to kill the big chunk right now. Mainly because he is definitely gonna be the biggest issue. And that is literally how easy it is to kill Big Chunk. But just because it's like he's easy to kill, that doesn't mean like you'll always kill him though. Like he might be easy, but he ain't like. He might be easy, but he ain't like a pushover. He isn't the pushover, so you know, like you gotta keep stuff like that in mind. Where he's easy to kill. Like he is easy to kill. From like my time of playing, I know for a fact he is easy to kill. But just because he is easy to kill doesn't mean he's a pushover entirely. I need this, but I need to go over to the other village now, and hopefully none of these guys are gonna attack me, because I actually need their help. Like I'm really gonna need them. Well, now I need to set this up, and I need to start melting down all of that. I'll place it. Alright. I know for a fact I need the sword. And I need armor. Oh, you're selling mithril sword. God damn, I'm stupid. You are selling an adamantium pickaxe. Can I sell you my steel one? I cannot. Darn. Alright, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna buy that. Then I'm gonna see what you buy my. No, you won't. Okay. You'll buy my dough, bread. I believe bread turns into dough at a 1-to-1 ratio. So it would be better if I just made that all into bread, but. Alright, I don't believe I'll need any more of the stew for a while. Oh, I should have made boots. Should have just made mithril. I should have just made iron boots. Because then I could have made whatever. Can I even make a mithril pick? Tools, mithril pick. No, I don't even have enough. I don't even have enough. I need to like. Now that I have armor, I'm definitely gonna survive better. But I'm not gonna survive forever. Like I might be able to survive a lot better now, but I'm not immortal. Is what I'm trying to say. I was about to open the chief's chest. That would have led to everyone attacking me again, and that would have been very, very annoying. As I need every single one of these guys. No, alright, let's go this way. I'm not having them. Alright, so now I have to start gaining, I have to start just, clearing these, but using it does, there is there's like a chance for it to spawn 3 bosses. and one boss almost killed me. So three bosses normally end my run, any run I'm doing, because that's just what normally happens as soon as I run into like strong bosses. That was far too close for comfort. Alright, how much damage does this do to you guys? 51, 21, alright, so that, or something that attacks quicker. Alright, I guess I'll go with the sword then, because... Muck is one of the very few games that I know for a fact. I have made it to a point in this where I am, like, actually unkillable. Like, I got a bunch of the artifacts so early it wasn't even funny. It was back when the vampire teeth were actually still actually useful. Because I know they got debuffed, and now they're not something I almost ever want. Like, they still are useful, but they're nowhere as useful as they used to be. Well, I might as well buy this chest, because there's a chance that I'm just going to turn this on, there's going to be bosses. Yep, and see? And that's what I mean by, like, these normally bosses, like, when 3 bosses spawn, it ends my runs every time. Like, I honestly can't even fight them either, because I don't have the ancient bow, which is 250. So all I can do is just get a bunch of stuff, and then hope and pray that my arrows are going to hit. Because other than that, I'm pretty much... I can't fight them up close. And it's not even because, like, it's not even only because I'm not tanky enough to do it. It's also because, like, they just do too... Like, they're just gonna do too much damage to me. I really hate it how I was talking about that. Like, I was literally just bringing up about how there's a chance that it will spawn 3, and then it spawns 3. Like, that's actually one of the few things I hate about dealing with those stuff. Oh, I almost just straight up jumped into damage. But all I know now is that I have to just shoot them from a distance, because I don't even have the, I think it's a legendary. I don't even have, like, the legendary buff that makes the, gives the bow, like, a slight chance. Oh, no, and I'm out of arrows. Well, that's horrible. Because I'm not gonna get up close to them at all. I'm not even gonna get anywhere close to them. I'm gonna keep it. Like, I'm gonna keep the distance. Like, I'm gonna be as far away from them as I can. Like, that's just kind of what happens. Like, I myself just know for a fact that they'll insta-kill me. If I go too close to them, they will end up insta-killing me, because they'll all end up hitting me at the same time, which will lead to their damage times 3, because they're stacked. So, yeah, it will lead to a not very happy Murky. That's all I know. But I'm thinking that this run is kind of done. Oh, well, I wish I saw that chest before, because now I'm probably actually going to get hit by these guys, but... So chance this chest might... Oh, all it had was broccoli. And like that, I meant. Where you'll get stack hit. And these chests... Oh, wait, never mind, that's not a chest. Bruh. Hey, yo, bro, I think I forgot my glasses today. The joke of that is that I'm supposed to wear glasses, but I just don't. Yeah, no, I'm just dead. I shouldn't have risked it. I shouldn't have risked it because I didn't even get like a biscuit or anything. I just risked it for nothing. Oh, well, that's great. Alright, so you want to take a bit more damage, sir? So you want to make this a little more fair and take a bit more damage? You're not going to take it. Yeah. Alright. Well, sometimes it happens. Oh, what is this? This is fine. Die 25 times. Hey, game, you're not supposed to expose me like that. What the heck? I know I've died a lot, but like, why you gotta do me like that, man? Alright, that's not what I love to see. I just got a message on my phone. I was told to let my older brother know to go out and help carry stuff in as soon as I get here. Oh, that means I'm also gonna have to go carry stuff in. You know, it's probably not the best thing to have to start a run to see. Oh, it starts a run, looks, sees something. It's just, oh yeah, just you mind getting off me? Oh well, you see, I'm gonna be handkerchiefed to death. I don't know why I said handkerchief to death, but in my mind it sounded pretty cool, and for me right now, it doesn't sound cool at all. It sounds like I forgot to me it sounds like I forgot how to talk, which I clearly did because I'm like still messing up. Oh, well, wooden pickaxe, that's not what I love to see actually. I didn't open up their chief's chest. Okay. I was worried because if I opened up their chief's chest, I would have a quick early death. No, I wouldn't even have been a quick and early death. It wouldn't even be a quick early death. It'd be a extremely intense early death because I would actually try to survive. Dude, this workbench is just attached to the damn house, bro. That's all I can see from that, man. It's just the workbench is the house. Y'all gangsta until the workbench is the house. I actually somewhat forgot about you just being able to grab the chest through the wall. And like this game, you cannot save your progress. So it's pretty much you go in when you go in for your game, you're going until you die. Like you can't save or anything, so like you can't even like none of your progress sticks. And like to me that's what's fun about this. It's like that's what's fun and that's what's annoying about it is because like there are points where I'll just run through the battlefield, I'll just topple all the enemies and everything. There are other points where I'll gain a bunch of power and then I'll be like, all right, I can fight, and then I'll just get one shotted by an enemy, and I'll be like, what the heck? I'm like, hold up, wait a minute, what did this man just do to me? Then I realized man smacked me halfway across the multiverse, and I'm like, oh, understandable. Because, like, what am I supposed to say to the guy who just smacked me across the multiverse? That was not very nice of you. Look at me and be like, oh, haha, I'll do it again. I actually think that these guys' chief chest is more valuable than they are. That's actually kind of like, it's kind of mean to say, but like they don't have any of the shops that I need. I won't do that. They might have shops I'll need later. Just because they're not useful now doesn't mean they won't be useful later. And like I myself kind of learned how to like make the most out of what little like survival I have because like I don't always survive. I'll be honest. Most of the time I'll end up starting. I'll get what I need and then I'll die. And then most of the time I'll just rage quit and I'll just be like, this game, bro, this stuff's stupid. And like then I'll just get off. I'll end up getting back on in a couple days, playing, and I'll be like, why did I get so angry at this game, bro? It's so fun. And then I'll die and I'll be like, oh, now I know why. It's damn, and I'll just lose my shit at the game again. Like that's the only moods that I have for this game. It's either I'm just like, oh, I hate this game, or it's just like, understandable. Hey yo, you know, this guy showing up, that actually could be good news. I hope, nah. RNG did not kick in. I'm actually known as RNGesus in my friend group because I've had incredibly good luck in a lot of different games. And, like, because of that, I earned the title RNGesus, even though I'm not actually, like, super lucky anymore, at least. Because I used to, like, anything RNG related, I would never have issues with. Like, I used to never have issues with. But nowadays, I wouldn't even count myself as RNGesus. I would kind of count myself as some old god, if anything. Because all of my luck kind of disappeared. Kind of like the Avatar. Yeah. I am going to need to go and let my brother know pretty soon, because I have no idea when my mom's going to be back. Hey yo bro, get off. Yo bro, get off my booty, bro. Yo bro, don't touch the drip, bro. What the heck? Don't touch the drip, man. No, it seems a streamer I'm following went live. Okay, so you see that is something that would have helped me last run. Well, that's great. So Dracula, as you can see in the top left, the more of it you get, the more it stacks. At one point, I think I had like 45 of them, and I was like sitting at like 20,000 HP or something. And I was just walking around like I owned the place and everything, but like I haven't been able to reach that power again. I think it's more of like I'm no longer as dedicated as I am as I used to be to like towards games. Because I used to be so dedicated that I would play this and just do my best to not get hit. Oh, that's good. That is actually juicy. It's actually good. That's gonna help me so much. I think this run is kind of done though, because there doesn't seem to be a second village, which I rely on that to get my starter stuff. Like my starter tool, or most of the time, that's how I get my starter tools and everything. Because I can either work my ass off to kind of like get them, or I can like just straight up have it given to me by being in a village. Which, mind you, I would not say just to base your games around only getting to the village, but like grinding up to the point where you need to be to actually like kill stuff and getting to that point, it's so tedious. And as soon as you get to that point, you're like, I did it. And then you'll die, and then you'll just be like, why? Because, like, if you're playing alone, you have one life. That's it. You cannot come back. If you're playing with someone else, you and them can die. Like, one of you can die, but the other one just has to revive. Like, if the other one can revive, both of you, like, if your teammate can revive you guys, then you'll come back. If your teammate can't and you just die, well, then you just die. And I'm pretty sure this is actually an entire, this might be a different village. Yeah, this is a different village. So I don't know where the other one was on the map. So yeah, we're gonna pretend that I clearly know where it is, and I'm just pretending I don't. Just add more more excitement to the stream. Let's just say that, because I seem to I just cannot think of a word. Oh, a smith. All right. So, oh, you'll buy my iron. All right, that. I'm gonna buy the mithril pickaxe. So with the mithril pickaxe now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just go and mine a bunch of mithril. Or should I mine iron? If I go and mine iron, I'll be mining a tier under this. So then I'll mine it quicker. Oh, right. I actually need to, like, I need to make sure I know where this is on the map. Okay. It's bottom left. Watch, I'm gonna, like, I'm gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget that it's bottom left, and I'm gonna be like, huh, top middle. But the normal way that I gain power quickly is through the, clearing as much as of those, like, as much of those as possible. But I think, like, I'll do this again if a boss spawns rip. Okay. So these are mini bosses. So they are significantly easier. I should say that now. These are these literally have a fair amount of power for them to be spawned with that. They have a fair amount of power. They actually have, like, it's not like they're just like, oh, well, I'm super OP because I can. Where, like, that's what the other stuff. And, like, that's what ends up, like, leading to my death most of the time is, like, some of the bosses are just, like, super overpowered for no reason. But, like, that's what makes them so nice. And, like, I've at one point, like, I've had an actual, like, really strong build, and then I've used one of those things, and then 3 bosses spawn, and I'm like, alright, these guys shouldn't be that bad. Then I get hit once, and then they chain stun me. Which, as it implies, yeah, I just pretty much insta-die. These guys, as well, are mini bosses only, so these guys aren't that bad. I think the bosses only start spawning in those after the first one spawns, so technically, so if I'm correct, if that is correct, then technically killing as much of them as you can before the boss spawns is the best, like, is the best choice. But, like, if you don't have the food and resources like what I had before, if you don't have all that you're gonna need, like the healing and stuff, that's like you'll see, like, I'm just dead. Yeah. If you don't have the right stuff and everything, you're just gonna end up dying with, like, no how do I say, with no way to do anything. But I'll be back. I am back. Now I'm just gonna kind of leave my stream. Like I'm gonna leave this entire thing on. I don't know what I'm planning. What I'm gonna play. Like if I'll play a different game after this. But like I have no idea. Cause I could. I pretty much don't have a lot to do. Like I don't have much to do today, so I easily just could. And like one of the reasons why I don't have a lot to do is because it's pretty much because of what little friends I had. And that's like it's not me, it's not even me being like, oh yeah, nah, I feel bad. It's just I've never really had a lot of friends. So with what little friends I had, they were kind of what was keeping, like they were what was giving me something to do. Because I can't even say I was invited to games. If no one else would play games with them, then they'd come and be like, hey, you want to play games? Which I know that is definitely kind of, like, that's kind of sad and everything, but like that's really how like I was in the friend group. Like I was always the last pick for everything. And like what bothered me is that no matter what, when I was invited to play games with people, if I didn't just jump to play it, if I didn't just jump to go and play with them, I would pretty much, like, I would be made to feel bad about it. And like I don't even know what the hell like you want someone to do when they feel bad about something they shouldn't. Like I constantly, like, there's like times where I always feel bad about stuff that I've never done, like I haven't done and stuff. But like I still feel bad about it, and if I could tell you why, I would, but like why I feel bad about it constantly just goes over my head. I've never been able to realize or even figure out. I've never been able to just kind of find out. Oh, this is the smith. You have an adamantium, so right, adamantium. Oh, adamantium, adamantio. You need a lot more than what I have. I guess I need to go figure. I need to go either find a different village to trade with or to rob, pretty much. Because I need to start grabbing mushrooms because I don't actually have a lot of food. The reason why I got back so quickly after being like, oh, I gotta go let my brother know, is because I already knew. They told him like as soon as they got here, and I was just like, bro, why message me? I was like pretty much like, why was I told then if they were just gonna like tell you as soon as they got here? Like, I kind of like takes the whole point of telling me something. Oh, great. You know, let's just pretend like these guys didn't just end my last run, and like, yeah. Let's just pretend like I know that these guys are like the easiest stuff I've ever fought in my life. Like these guys are not, clearly, man, these guys are just not a threat, man. Like I've versed harder enemies in Roblox. Okay, so we clearly got to pretend like that just didn't happen. So you're blind. That's the only. That's all, my conclusion is just sorry to say it, but If you've watched up to this point, you are blind because you did not see that. Oh, I've got a message. And if like the run that I get into, if it just looks horrible, like if it just looks like it's not gonna work out at all, I'm just gonna like straight up just I'm just gonna leave the world and just remake a new one. And that's because like this world, like they constantly like reset and everything, like they just refresh and stuff. But oh yeah, that's an Easter egg, and that's the maker of this game has made other games. He's also made like I think it was Crab Game. But yeah. And I know I can reach, like, if I get the right stuff, and I mean, like, I need the perfect stuff right at the beginning, and then I need to have, like, the perfect build up at, like, straight up at the beginning, and then I might have a chance of actually surviving for, like, for longer than I am. Because, like, there's nothing that I can really do about, there we go. Like, I've seen big villages. The villagers that I've seen during the stream, they're kind of like, they're just more of like, why are they so small compared to the villages I've seen? Because, like, I've seen, like, absurdly big villages. Oh, that's sorry about that. That's good. It seems this one is Chef's Hut. Meaning that there's just gonna be food in here. Ooh, meat pie, alright. And you'd think they would be getting, you think they'd get mad about me like running up and stealing all their food and stuff, but nah, they're just chill. They're just okay. They're okay with it. I'm probably just gonna, oh, wait a minute, can I do this? How much is the adamantium axe? Oh, hopefully I can get to the mithril one at least. Oh yeah, right. Axe over here. Hey, he only said he was gonna buy one of them. Scam! Big scam! What the heck? The hell, man? Well, that's actually like the biggest dick move I've ever seen an NPC do in this damn game. He was like, I will buy one off you, and then took my whole ass fucking stock, bro. Asshole. You know, just because of that, I'm gonna actually just I'm actually gonna take from their fucking leader's chest. I'm just gonna take from the chief's chest, and I'm gonna kill them all. I'm a little salty about that. And I don't even care if I ended up getting the money that I needed for this mithril axe. I'm just salty about that. So like, they can come and attack me, bro. I want to give them the smoke, bro. Hey yo, bring it up, bring it. Let's go. Hey yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Oh wow, you guys do like 10 damage a hit. It's kind of funny. Not gonna lie, man. All you guys gotta do is actually be like some sort of threat. Oh wait, yo. Chill. I'm sorry. You guys are a threat. Jeez. Holy. I say they're not a threat, so they go straight up God mode on me. That's not what you like to see. You do not like. That's literally the group that you just don't like. That I can guarantee you that these villagers were part of that, like part of the group that you don't want to bully at school, bro. Bigot. Wait, no, shit. Sorry, it's Brett. Damn. Listen, wait a minute. Hey, back up. It's just a prank. Hey, yo, back up. Just a prank, bro. Hey, yo, they knew it was just a prank. Oh, well, there I go. Down to hell. That's all I can really say about this. The wolves hit for true damage. It doesn't matter what armor I have. They actually hit for true damage. Like, that isn't even a joke. Like... Oh, well, there I go. Down to Kratos. No one, absolutely no one. Murky be like, hey yo, so time to take every meme that is known about and use it. Like, I think my only issue as a content creator, for making, that I'm not original most of the time. There's very few, like, some of my jokes are like rawly original, and it's just like, nice, I came up with that. Now, how am I gonna combat that? Like, if I come up with something original, how am I gonna best it? Like, how am I gonna best what I just came up with? And at one point, I was sitting there, I was trying to think of a joke, and people just kept cutting me off, so I had to rethink of a good joke every time. And like it's crazy, because like I got cut off like 5-6 times, and I had to think of, bro, yo, no. Okay, good. Wait, what? Oh, that's actually really good. I am a little salty that it wasn't something more useful, but that isn't, like, it's not like that's definitely not the worst I could have got. I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna try to save up for an ancient bow, and then buy a bunch of arrows and let the ancient bow carry me through this. Because I know for a fact that Oh, great. These guys are just not the guy that these guys are definitely not the group that just keeps shutting down most of my runs. I love this game now. Great. I'm probably just dead. This is what I mean by, like, my content just gets worse and worse as time goes on. And it's mostly because, like, I'm just not a very good I'm not really good at making content. Like, I'm like, if someone can get, like, if someone gives me a rough idea to do something, like, if someone can give me something to do, I can do it perfectly well. Like, I can do it fine. But like, as soon as I'm like forced to make it, like, what bothers me is that I've played games with someone for so long, and they've constantly just, like, I'm not able to do what I want when I'm playing with them. They literally tell me what to do. And because of that, I've been conditioned to the point where I literally can barely play most games by myself anymore. Like, I've played SevTech. Like, I've tried to play so many different games, but I just can't because of me just being conditioned to need to be told to do stuff. And when I say conditioned, it's because, like, I just never was able to actually choose what I wanted to do. Because every time I would make a decision on my own, he'd be like, oh, well, that was a really bad decision. And I'd just be like, well, you know, you see, I'm trying to make my own decisions and stuff, and they're just like, oh, well, you see, make better decisions then. And like, what I was doing wasn't even like I was an idiot or anything. I was literally doing stuff my own way, because I just kind of didn't, like, I just didn't want to be, like, I was just trying to, like, be my own person while I was playing. And he just kept, it was just pretty much like, oh, well, you see, if you use this and this, you'll be significantly better at this. And I'm just like, well, you see, what if I just be me? Could I just be better at the game if I'm just me? And like his play style in most games is horrible. Like, because like one thing that I've learned in games is that you need to, games like this, you need to rely on your team. You can't just be expecting you're gonna 1v10. And he has that attitude. Like, he always has that attitude. No matter what game we play, he always is just like, yeah, I'm about to 1v1 this boss that literally one-shots even people in, like, let's say Minecraft. He'll go up to bosses that can one-shot people in creative mode. And he'll be like, yeah, bro, I'm about to kill this man. This is probably going to be the end of my run again. Because I keep making the same mistake of trying to fight one of these things, and then I constantly get matched up against these guys. Oh, well, I've just prolonged the inevitable. And because of, like, me being just told what to do, I kind of just gave up on thinking for myself when I play games. So, like, I end up, like, I can play Minecraft like a damn beast. I'm no Technoblade level or Dream level of skill. But if I have a goal in my mind, I will set for it. And I literally, and the friend group I was in, because we were playing an Origin mod, like an Origin mod pack, and these guys were the bad guys. Like three of my friends were bad guys, and because I told them to, because they were in the Nether, and then they opened up a portal directly to where I was, and they opened it directly in the mine I was mining in. So I told them to leave my mine, or I'll kill them. And ever since then, they constantly make jokes about me having a god complex because I thought I could fight them. And honestly, not a lot of people know, but like it actually annoys me when people are like, "Oh yeah, nice god complex." It's because like, what? How do I have a god complex if? Because what I've been told a god complex is believing you're better than everybody else. That is my friend, not me. I have no problem. I don't mind if I lose fights and everything in games. I'll definitely get annoyed if it's something that could have been, like, something that could have been avoided. Like, if it's something that could have been avoided, I'll definitely get annoyed about it. Because, like, if something can be avoided, I'm gonna definitely try to avoid it. And if I fail to avoid it because I'm trying to make sure, like, my team doesn't die and stuff in game, because like like for so long, my friend forced me to be the tank in every game me and him played. So I can't play any game without being a tank anymore, and it aggravates me. Like, that's why I barely play Minecraft anymore, is because if, like, I just need to be able to tank. Like, I need to actually be able to take hits. And that's why, like, I don't believe in crystal PvP on Minecraft. And, like, I 100% believe that the people who turn to crystal PvP, they're just not good at the game. That's why they need to use that. Like, that's what I've noticed. And the reason why I've come to that conclusion is because using a crystal in a PvP fight, it's a one-shot, so you're really just making the fight boring. But some people are like, oh, well, you're bad right after doing that. Like, how do people get, like, pleasure out of using crystals in a PvP fight? Because I myself, I love those long sword fights. Sword play, shield, everything. But not everybody else does. And one of my friend is one of the ones who believes in, oh, if I can save durability on my stuff, I will. So he'll use any method he can to win a fight with the least amount of durability damage. And mind you, it's not a bad thing. But like, when you're gonna turn to insta kills, like when you're gonna turn to literally insta killing people, what's the point? Like, for me, if you turn to insta kill, because like even in this before, I would insta kill stuff. So I would change my weapon to a weaker and weaker weapon every single time I would kill something instantly with the weapon. And that's because I love the feeling of a fighting games. And like, pisses me off because everyone's like, oh well, you should kind of just like, I'm told to get good at so many games. And the reason why I'm told to get good at them is because like I'm not as good, like in Fortnite, I'm not as good as my friend who is sitting there editing his wall 400 times a damn second. Like, it's kind of amusing when I think about it, because like so many of my friends, there are so many of my old friends, they love to talk shit to me because I couldn't match up to them in games that they have years of experience on me. And they expect me to have muscle memory already to be able to play these games with them. And like I try my best to keep up with my friends in games like that, but like it just gets repetitive, and then I lose the feel to game, which can even lead to me just getting to the point where I'll just sit at my computer and I just won't do anything. I'll just look at my monitor, and I won't be watching YouTube or anything. I'll just look at my monitor. And in my opinion, that's what I would count as more of a I would count myself as slowly going insane at that point. I have no idea if I am, like, at that point. I have no idea if I'm going insane or not, but I myself doubt it, because like I think rationally no matter what. And what bothers me is that people constantly say that I have had people say that I'm not, like, I can't be reasoned with. But like if something is said and then there is actually a way to reason with someone about what was said, I can be reasoned with. But if someone says something that no one should reason with that person over it, I will never reason with them. I'm not reasonable. Like, I mean, what does everyone expect? Like, what do people expect me to do? Just kind of just sit there and just like be okay with stuff? Like, I've never been one who like just sits back and lets bullies do what they want, because I've never liked bullies. Because like people who straight up like bully other people, and then like their attitude because of it. Like, I've had to deal with bullies that believe they're 100% in the right, and that just irritates me, because like, how can you believe that picking on someone, insulting someone is the right thing? But like, I'm pretty much like, because of my morals and what I believe, like how I believe stuff and everything, I end up getting like an argument so much over it. And all I can do about it is just kind of smile about it, because Like, I'm not very smart. And that's what one of my friends use against me. Is because I have never been one of the smarter ones in my friend group. And because of that, that's what is constantly picked at. I really wish I didn't kill... I'm starting to really wish I didn't kill that person now. Like, I'm starting to really wish I didn't kill that village now, but it's whatever. Because I was hoping to be able to sell this wood, but I need to find an entirely different village than that one, because that one just doesn't have a... what is it called? A lumberjack. There we go. And like, everyone's just like, oh, well, you should stop being, like, you should stop being negative and stuff. And I'm just like, well, you see, the thing is being negative, that's kind of how some people are. And when people are only negative around them and negative to them, they're like, people tend to pick up on that. Like what I did. People were negative around me too much, so I picked up on just being negative. And because I picked up on it, I picked up on it, and the friends who were negative to me, they would get mad at me over it, because they could never admit, like, they will never admit that they were ever negative to me. And like, a lot of people don't understand that one of the reasons why I'm constantly, like, why I'm so mentally messed up is because I have been forced to hold certain secrets for so long that it just eats away at my sanity. Mind you, I will never state the secret. I'll just say that I have a secret that I've never told. And because I've held the secret for so long, it's literally forced my own mind into seclusion. I don't ever, like, I try to avoid having people around me. I try to avoid what I talk about. And I almost never bring up the topic to the certain person, and that's because as soon as I brought it up to them, they looked at me and told me that if I told anyone, they would kill themselves. And I myself never want to be the reason why someone dies. Now, mind you, them doing that, like, them doing it that way to stop me from telling anyone, that's kind of messed up. But like, what am I really supposed to say about it? I've never wanted to be the reason why someone died, but like, people, like, there's countless people that want to be the reason why I die. And it's like, it baffles me when I think about it, because like, who in their right mind would want to be the reason why anyone takes their own life? Anyone just... Oh my god. I'm actually just gonna need to kill these bosses. No, I'm actually just dead. There's nothing I can do now. I'll need to get food to be able to freaking heal myself back to full, and yeah, as I thought. Please have food for sale. No, great. Are you buying? You can buy my steel pickaxe, because I'll buy your mithril thing. But like, that's kind of, like, that's like, I still haven't told people that, like, I've trusted, like, so much. Like, I haven't told some people about it, because like, I don't want the person to take their life because I tell someone. And because of me being forced to keep it secret. it's always been eating away at a part of me, and it's just something I've learned to just deal with, which is probably not the best way of going about it, but like I just cannot bear to be the reason why someone takes their life. I just cannot. Now, mind you, that could just be me, and like other people could just be like, "Oh, well, I don't mind it," but like, life is like, you can't like put a price on a life. And that's what I'm constantly told by one of my friends, is that you can't put a price on a life. But he constantly just, most of my friends just, all of them ignored me when I actually like sought help for most of my issues that I had. I was ignored so much, and then as soon as I stopped seeking help, but as soon as I just stopped believing anyone cared, so I just gave up on asking. Then people wanted to help me, and like I couldn't help but just be enraged about it, because like they didn't want to help me when I actually sought help, when I went to them and like begged for help. No one wanted to help me. So like I just kind of just gave up on wanting help. And now, and like as soon as I no longer wanted help, they were like, "Hey, you want, now that you no longer want help and you no longer want to fix your issues, you want to fix your issues?" And I'm just like, "Well, dude, you should get a time machine and go back to when I wanted to." And because of me no longer wanting to fix my issues, I'm just constantly insulted about it. And I just, all I can do is just look and smile. Because what am I gonna say to people that are just insulting me for me being who I am? There's nothing I can say. They're kind of just insulting me for being me. I do believe that tonight in this game is when the boss spawns, so I'm definitely just gonna die, because I don't have what I need to even fight him. Oh, great! Alright, so this is the exact boss I was talking about, that as soon as he combos you, you're fucked. Like, I'm not even kidding. If he if there's 3 of him and you get comboed, you're dead. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. I actually just shouldn't have won that. That actually puts a lot. I'm putting a lot more faith into this run now because of that. But now watch. Alright, so since these were not bosses, I'm gonna end up I'm just gonna straight up have to kill those, and there we go. And, oh, actually, this isn't that bad. This actually could have been far worse. Wolves are actually, I'm pretty sure to me, wolves are the easiest boss to kill. Like, they're the easiest mini bosses to kill. Like, they're honestly just not a threat at all. Because they rush you, and as soon as they rush you once, they run at you in that straight direction. And as soon as they go for that one direction to try to get you, they seal their own fate. Oh, another, yeah, it was another checkered shirt. Nice. That's actually incredibly good. But yeah, I need to start, yeah. Oh, actually, do I have the money to buy another one? So if I can buy 2, okay. Alright, this could just spawn 2 boss. This could spawn 3 boss, and then I'm dead. Oh, actually, this could be the death of me because of the angle of where I'm having to fight them at. Oh, I killed 2 already. Never mind. I should just be. This one should be fairly easy to kill. Just because he's fairly easy to kill doesn't mean he won't hurt. I should state that as well. I think this is. I think if this one will definitely be the death of me. Oh, well, actually, never mind. But yeah, like pretty much, like some things I would highly recommend different things for, but like this game is one of those games that I would like. If you run out of things to do, I would recommend Muck. I'm probably going to be playing Muck a lot more now as I've run out of, like... I've just run out of things to do altogether. And, I'm actually really happy about, getting the extra vampire teeth, because now I am going to start becoming, like, actually... I'm now going to start, like... I'm now going to start, like, I'm going to start spiking up in power. And I'm going to need to get a certain armor set to survive. Because like running around this game, honestly, I would love to play it with friends. Everybody I've asked to ever play this with me, they've been like, yeah, sure, I'll play it with you. And then they've played it with me once, and then they're like, well, you know, you see, the grinding part of it is like so boring, so I'm not going to play it with you again. And I'm like, oh, it's all good. And then I just kind of like, I love Muck, I really do. It's probably one of my, it's honestly probably one of my favorite games. Like, I just kind of wish there was more to it. But, like, I can't really blame the person who made the game. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, well, if he wasn't so lazy, the game would have more, like, I respect the man. This still leads to be one of my favorite games to play by myself. And like it's also because like I can talk and play the game. And like to me that's honestly all that matters with most games, is because if I can stream and play a game, I'm going to stream and play the game. And like I'm more like it's, how do I explain? Is this the village that I killed? I need to... Okay. I'm actually gonna kill one of these guys. They might end up killing me, but, I completely forgot about that. Well, let me just... that's a spin attack, alright. Well... Okay. Because there's a chance that he'll drop, pieces of his weapon. And his weapon, I do believe, is the strongest in the game at the moment. It also has the highest reach in the game. Which... reach, like having... like being able to be as far away from an enemy as you can, that's probably the best decision you can do. And like, as long as I can keep getting, as long as I can keep getting the Draculas, I'm gonna keep being able to get HP, and I'm gonna keep, like, climbing in power. Like, that's the only thing I find, is that, like, I will get to a point where I'll have a boss show up every night, and then I'll get to a point where I'll have 2 bosses show up every night. And like then it will start getting more and just more crazy, and it'll just start getting crazier and crazier. But I need to go back to that other village I was in to go and get more stuff. I'm actually gonna eat these, and then I'm gonna kill all these cows. Because I'm gonna need to get as much I'm gonna need to get as much food as I can for any future fights. I should get the weird soup, but like I don't know if I have a chef or a wild card, because that a wild card is mind you, I know no one asked, but a wild card is, please don't be a boss, please don't be a boss. All right. So a wild card is a villager that can sell anything. He can sell anything that all the other villagers sell. And in my opinion, that's just great. That's probably just one of the best villages there is, because if you have an entire village of wild cards, that means they will all sell what every other villager would sell. Like, they all have a chance to sell. Like, they can sell, like, all sorts of stuff, which I, of course, love. Like, I love that idea. Like, what's the point of being a merchant if you're only gonna sell set things? Mind you, you're a merchant for that thing, so like it's understandable. And I mean, like, I can't hate on any of those merchants for like what they sell, because that's kind of what their job is. Like, their job is to sell like lumber or like, and like that's just what I honestly find that just amazing about games. And like, this is one of those games that I can actually, like, when I'll reach a point in this, if it is this run, I'll reach a point in this run where like I could reach a point in this run where I will have to worry about dying, but you'll see me just climb in power. Because with Muck, a lot of people go for the end. A lot of people try to survive for the end. I don't. Like, I honestly don't. I just love living for as long as I can. Like, people survive, go to boss, and that's it. But I love playing this for as long as I can. As long as possible. I just survive for as long as I can. Because to me, if you can survive for like an actual absurd amount of time, that is crazy. Like, I've survived for like, I think 12 hours, and I just sat there and I was just killing everything, because that's how strong my build was. That's also the same run that I had like 27,000 HP or something like that. Okay, this actually could go bad, but I do have, I believe, Thor's hammer? I don't know what it's called in this. But it does electricity damage, so call it what you want. But I'm just worried that a boss is gonna spawn out of these, because as soon as a boss spawns out of it once, I know I'm dead. Because like I'm actually, like, I'm hitting like a truck now. I'm actually dealing damage. Like, I'm like smacking enemies around. But if bosses spawn out of one of these, 3 bosses spawn, and if they're the guardians, like you saw the boss that first spawned, that is the boss that I was talking about. If there are too many of them on the field, they can combo you to death, and like, that has ended some of my really good runs, like where I'm super strong and everything. And that's because I jump and I get hit by one of them, and like, as soon as I see them, if it's noticeable, you'll see that I'll try to run away from them. I'll try to keep as much distance away, or I'll run, or if I don't know if I'll survive or not, like, if I don't know if I'll win or not, I'm not even walking up to him until I know I'm fucking good, until I know I'm perfectly fine. I'm not gonna have this man end my run. Even though those guys actually, so they actually tend to end my runs a lot more than you think. And that's just because that's just because they can be a threat. And that's just because they hit you with elemental damage. And I've found that elemental damage is one of the hardest damages to get around, to get like a resistance for it. And because of that, I try to avoid fighting them at all costs. That is why I use an ancient bow. As soon as I can, I'll be making one. Like, I'll be making an ancient bow. But pretty much, you'll see. I'm gonna reach a point in this where I'm not even gonna be able to bunker down and have a base. I just always need to be on the run. Which, like, that sucks and everything, but you gotta, like, remember that there's gonna be a point where bosses are gonna spawn every night, and when that point shows up, that is gonna probably be the night where I'm probably gonna die, and that's just because, like, the build-up of them. Oh yeah, and here's a mini-boss version of the elemental guys. I think those guys are actually called Bob. I don't remember for sure. Oh, and here's a dragon. Yeah, or here's the I find those guys pretty annoying as well. It's kind of why I also have. That's kind of why I also get a bow, is because of those guys. But I need to start saving money, like, as much as I can now, because if I don't, it will, like, I'll just end up dying, and then I know for a fact that I've, like, sometimes when I die, if it's just something that I've been working on for so long, like a hardcore world, it really just demotivates me to even try again. And because of that, I avoid trying to solo play stuff by myself, and that's just because, like, if I die and someone's carrying on in a game, even if I'm the host of it, you better know I'm leaving my computer on until they die. They're gonna have the time of their life. Like, I'm not gonna cut their adventure short like my adventure got. Like an enemy will cut my adventure short. That's just because, like, I don't want to just cut, like, I don't want to cut, like, I don't want to cut, like, there's, like, things short, because, like, how do I know? They could be, like, way better than me at the game, and I could, like, go to bed and wake up, and they could just still be alive, and that is the stuff I love, is because I've had people do that, and I just, like, I'm just amazed by it. Because I've actually done, like, I've just went to bed because I've been like, alright, so I've died, man, you can play for as long as you want. If I wake up and you're dead, I'll just, you know, close it. And I'll wake up and they're just sitting there. They're like, hey, how you doing? I've just been here the entire night. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, damn. Like, and I'll be like, was that hard to, like, survive? And they'll be like, no, it's pretty easy. It wasn't that bad, honestly. And I'll be like, how? And they'll just be like, oh, well, you see, faith, trust, and pixie dust. And I'll be like, bro. And that's not even a joke. I've had friends do that. Where I'm like, how'd you survive? And they're like, faith, trust, and pixie dust. And I'm just like, bro. And this is the next metal. This is the best armor, pretty much. I am trying to go up one tier of armor right now, because I don't want to continue being at such a low tier, because it will, I'll be honest, it will end up killing me. And, like, this is normally what I do. Like, I do stuff like this all the time, and that's because, like, I'll just straight up set up a base somewhere, and then as soon as night hits, you'll see me haul ass out of the base, and I'll just run for the hills. And the reason why I do that is because as long as I'm not there, the enemies won't attack my beds and stuff. They won't attack my builds and stuff. So I try to, as soon as I know it's going to turn night, I just take off in a direction, and I come back the next day. I come back in the morning or something. And, like, the other reason why I'm grabbing the gold ore, and, okay. I'm so happy that that wasn't a boss. But, like, as you can see, I'm starting to attack, like, I'm starting to actually, like, hit insanely quickly. And as I start getting, like, stronger and stronger, you'll see that I'm just gonna, like, I'm gonna try, like, you'll see what ends up being the death of me is that I like eat up all of the resources, like all of the chests and everything. I use them all up, and like that's something I wish I could edit, where like the chests respawn every day or something, in like a really hard, like a harder difficulty, like chests respawn a lot more, like stuff like that. Like that's stuff that I would do. But mind you, I'm not smart enough to create a game like this. This game is like, I love it how this game just still ceases to like it's a game that I almost never get, like I can't get bored of this game easily. And especially when like I start rising to like powers where I walk through stuff. Like where I still take damage, like I still can die, but I'm fighting stuff and I'm able to fight back and not like have stuff like tanking every hit I throw out, and like I'm doing nothing to them, making like me feel like I'm not gonna do much at all to bosses. But like that's kind of like what I know that I will get to a point. They might not, definitely, like there's a high possibility I'm just gonna die. That's why I'm not like guaranteeing it's gonna be like I'm not guaranteeing the stream's gonna see it, because like I'm not good enough to be like, oh well, I can promise you that this will happen, because like I'm gonna end up probably dying to something really stupid. Like I'm gonna know it's stupid, and I'm gonna be like, I'm an idiot. Like I'm just gonna end up dying to something stupid, and I'm just gonna be like, oh, I'm just an idiot, because I'm probably gonna die to something that I could have avoided. Like I'm probably, like that's what's always bothered me, is that I've died to stuff that I could have been avoided, but I just failed to avoid them. I just don't avoid them, because like what I would say is because I'm stupid, but like that's just my opinion. Okay, so this is the next tier of armor, technically. I know that's also the next tier of tools. I don't remember what would I need to create the tools though, so that's what I need to figure out. And I haven't even unlocked, so I don't actually, I need to pick up the metal. I actually need to pick up the, like I need to take metal out of here just to see. Oh, actually, or is it not, will it show me? Oh no, I don't have the other piece to it already. Oakwood. Okay, so oakwood is what, wait. What? Oh, I think I need this. Am I right? Okay, yeah, now I can see it. Alright, oh, wait. Ooh. I can sell all of my, all my tools now. Sell. There's a lumberjack somewhere I can even sell. Oh, wait, no, I still need, okay. That, like, and that is the, I don't even know what to call it. I think the meme in my friend group was like, we called it Obamanium night, or it was something about with Obama, and that was because that's like the one thing we could see as like a joke for that. But yeah, I wonder. Okay, so he is not. So then I need to just get rid of that axe. That axe is gonna just take up one inventory slot that I'm gonna need. But you, sir, do you have what I'm looking for? You do not, but you do have coal. Okay. Alright, so now that I have a bunch of coal, I have more coal than I'll need. I need to start planning for the next night, because that is gonna, like, that's gonna show up, like, pretty quickly. Like, honestly, it might seem like it's a, oh my god. Are you buying a mithril axe? Okay, you are. And that, like, that's actually why, because like I'll actually tend to, like, I might make a bunch of axes and sell them to someone. But with this, what I need to do is I need to start getting more armor. Like I honestly, I think what I did was actually like a bad decision. Like it was a really it was a poor decision on my behalf. Because like I actually do need. I'm gonna be making a chest plate out of. I'm gonna be making a chest plate and leggings out of this, and that's because I already have. I already have a helmet and boots. But like that. And then I'm gonna be hopefully getting a lot of the other ore, because that is definitely gonna be the great. Quick grab as much gold as I can, and then I gotta just haul ass away from my base. No. No. Alright, let me just quickly equip that, and let me just, okay. Yes, at some point, I've risen to powers where I'm just able to throw bosses around and stuff, which, like, that does make the game boring. Like, if you're just walking through bosses... Oh, well... I love it. Welcome to the night where where there are more bosses that spawn. That's beautiful. I don't know how many more bosses are going to spawn tonight, but it seems that we're going to have a fair amount. But because of the interest the bosses have shown in my world, it seems that I also am now able to buy a lot more relics or artifacts. I think they're... And I know wolf armor is very good armor to make. I think it increases your movement speed by an actual an ungodly amount, an actual it's so much. Whenever I say an ungodly amount, that's me pretty much stating it's an absurd amount. And oh, that's actually a bit that's actually a lot better. What I expected, because I was actually expecting me to do that, and the boss was about to be like, "Hello there." And because, as I've stated, bosses have ended my runs by doing that exactly, by me making the mistake I open one of those and and 3 bosses spawn out of it, and I'm just like, no. Because I think every boss except the final boss can spawn out of it. And this is another boss that drops a gem that I need to power a ship to go fight the final boss, but my goal isn't really to fight the final boss. It's more to my goal is to more survive for as long as I can. I need to drop those because I'm going to be starting to grab more of this metal. Every time I see this metal around, I'm going to be grabbing it. Ooh. I don't think I've been to this place, but okay. Okay, 2 lumber. Oh yeah, no, I have. This is the place that I was like, oh, this place is useless. It doesn't have what I need. Yeah, I'll be able to tell just by looking in these chests. You know, I thought I was here, but it seems you know what? If I was here, I clearly left items because. Oh yeah, right. I completely forgot. Enemies will run into the damn sea, or these guys will just run into the sea. Like I know for a fact that a bunch of these guys will just chill in the sea. And mind you, you can drown in this game. Which that's why I don't find chilling in the sea is very smart for them. But they don't drown, I drown though. Which isn't very fun. Actually, no, I think I'm just gonna grab this guy. I think I'm just gonna sell what I want. Sell what I have to sell to this guy, and then... Oh, I don't have anything. Alright. Never mind, man. I'll see you another time. But that does mean I will not be touching their, I will not be grabbing their leader, the chief chest from there, because like I said, I only start killing all the villagers when I absolutely know that I no longer need them. Lightning ball, that's pretty good. It's nonetheless a lightning ball, so it's pretty good, but it's not the best. Oh no. Great. Yeah. These guys are what always have pissed me off. Just the idea of them always just flying out of your range is what pissed me off about them. Because, like, mind you, them running, it kind of just makes it more of a fight. Like, it makes it more of a hassle of hunting them down. Like, I have to hunt them down, but, like, that's not, like, that doesn't make the game just extremely boring either. Like, that's just like, alright, I now have to hunt this guy down because he decided to run for his life. Which is like, dang, man, why'd he gotta do that? But it's like, he ran for his life, so understandable. Because, like, if I was also these guys, if I ran up to someone, started attacking them, and then realized I was about to die, yeah, I would also be like them and run for the hills. Because, like, I'm guessing they did not know what they were signing up to fight, because, like... Great. Alright, well... But, yeah. And it seems now I need to get another set of the Dracula teeth. Because that is how I'll keep increasing my HP now. There's the Dracula. Hey, buddy, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? How you doing? How much damage do you do, buddy? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Oh yeah, and this guy takes more damage from sorry, this guy takes more damage from picks. I might already have what I need to make this. Oh wait, I wonder. I might already have what I need to make the, because I believe all I need is that to make the item. I could be wrong. Alright, so, okay, we're gonna just eat this, and then, I don't remember exactly what I need to make the chief's spear. Sorry about that. I'm just quickly checking my recording, so like my OBS to make sure nothing's like bugging out with it. Because before I would have it open, like I would have it there, and then I just would never look. And I've had issues happen. I just don't look to fix it, and because of that, it just sits there forever as an issue. And then I don't know it's an issue because, let's be honest, not a lot of people watch my stream, if even anyone. So my streams are more of something, I guess, for me to watch later. Well, here's my death. Well, so this is what I was talking about. These three guys, if these three guys can, like, you see this, you see this, you see this, these guys hurt, these guys hurt. Now, if the one of these guys gets you in one of their red things, you're dead. Like, honestly, I mean that with no hesitation at all. You're just dead. I'm sorry to say it. Like, it sucks to suck, but like, if that happens, you're just dead. You're just dead. Please, like, you just gotta play it. You just gotta, like, learn to get good. That's all I can say, man. Like, that honestly was almost just the complete death of me. I'm actually a little spooked by that. Like, that, honestly, like, I know I might sound like I'm just like, eh, it happens every Thursday, but, like, that actually was scary. I love how I'm just like, that actually was scary, and I'm saying it with, like, no fear at all. It's like, that actually was scary. If you would not believe it, I was, like, pooping my pants in absolute scaredness. The amount of scaredness that I had in my body was so much that I couldn't process it. Like, stuff like that, like, just... But yeah, pretty much that's, like... I also, like, the Dracula stacking. Before, it used to be so much stronger. And that's because it would reset the entire... every time you'd get, like, an extra Dracula after, I think, the 10th one? It would reset every single one of the Draculas. So then you'd gain the amount for every single one under that. You could then gain past that, and then you weren't supposed to be able to. And then it could just keep going up and up, and it would just keep getting crazier and crazier. And I do keep tabbing into the... Oh wow, I'm already at 2 hours. I'm already like, wow, I did not even know that I was already streaming for 2 hours. Dang. I know I've risen to a really strong amount of power before to the point where I've just summoned every boss spawn that you can in the game. I spawned them all at the same time and then versed every single one of them. Like, I spawned as many of the same bosses and other bosses that I could, and I ended up, like, I ended up walking through all of them. Which, you know, mind you, that can be boring, but, like, it doesn't have to be boring if it doesn't, like, have to be boring. Like, this guy, ooh-wee, this man hurts. Actually, this person hurts. Alrighty, I now need to figure out what I'm going to throw away, and why aren't those barks should have been stacked earlier, so that's a little aggravating. Hey buddy, how you doing? How you doing, buddy? Let's take you out before you can actually do some serious damage to me. Oh. You know, honestly, if I was any of these if I was any of the bosses in these games, like in this game, I would honestly just, like, Oh, great. Oh, no, no. Hey, game. You're not gonna kill me by drowning. You're not gonna drown me to death. The heck was that? I don't actually need, like, any other food in my inventory ever now because of me using just the weird soup. And here's the chief. Hey, buddy. I just kind of want your legendary drop. I do hope you're going to give me it. You can fight back whenever you're ready. Oh. Ooh, you actually... Oh. See? Why can't he drop something? Why can't he, like, give me more of a conclusion on what I need for that? He's just like, here, take 2 spear tips. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I still don't know what to do with the other one. And then he's like, what do you see? Craft my weapon. And I'm like, oh, how do you craft a weapon? And he's like, well, you see. Figure out. And then I'm like, oh, thanks, man. You're like the most helpful person I've ever met before in my life. And he's like, I know, right? God. When my stamina runs out, if I'm over water, I just know that I'm just dead. But like in the run where I had like 27,000 HP, I also had I almost had every artifact in I had all the artifacts that were gotten from drops for 3 people. So every one Dracula, or every time a boss would drop a Dracula, I would get 3 Draculas instead of 1, because the group I was with was boosting me up, and then I started boosting them up to power, which I started getting them up quickly. Like I started getting them up to power quickly. They were actually able to like survive. But before I did that, they just kept dying to the bosses, and they were like, "Well, you see, man, this is just." They were like, "The game's just getting boring now since we're not doing anything." And I was like, "All right, well then, like, let's turn that around. Let me just help you guys. Let me buff you guys up." And that's exactly what I did. I just worked and like I focused on buffing them up in power. And then they kind of rose to my power. I was still significantly stronger, but that's because like I had a bunch of the boss drops. Like I just had all the items from boss drops. And this is another boss. His name is Gronk. What? But all I know is he's buff. What? Boss almost ends a run of someone? Dang, bro. That would have sucked. I actually I should take more caution next time I fight him. I gotta say I was pretty stupid of me. Like I just stood there and fought him. Oh, wait a minute. Hey yo, bro, you're buffer than a bag of Tory. Oh yo, hey yo, why ain't I healing off the damage I'm doing to you anymore? Oh wait, would you drop me? Oh, piggy bank. I keep getting messages on my phone. 1 second. No, they're just notifications of a game. Sir, you're not supposed to show up for like another day. What you doing here? What you doing here, man? You're No, I don't know if you're a threat. Ooh, GG. What killed me? What killed me? No. Oh, I turned my back on a Guardian, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, that's where I'm gonna end this stream. Have a good day. I'll see you all in the next video.